Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it is time to play. All right, we're back in Foundry. Let's see. Between episodes, I just dug this out a little bit. Just the sand, super duper easy. Didn't take very long at all. And then last episode, we routed power poles over from our xenoferrite underground mine over here because we're not going to be drawing a lot of power from this location. We're just going to be building electronic circuits. And as far as I know, they're only going to be required for when we want to build like the upgraded solar panels and level 3 assemblers, that kind of stuff. And then we need 400 of them for the Science Lab 4 or Research Lab 4. And we're kind of desperate to get that thing built. So we've got our pump jack. We've got our first chemical processor. We need another chemical processor. And then our casting machine, right? So let's drop these guys down. I laid the platform down between episodes, just put some more building blocks down. And then I went and back to our main factory, and I grabbed a whole bunch more. So we've got 1,600 base building blocks. And we'll use those once we're done here, getting the polymer, half of this stuff done. Then we'll go do the electronic components. Is that right? Electronic components. These dudes, yeah, electronic components. So I figured we might need some base building blocks for that. So I went and got some. So we're fully stocked up. Let's go ahead and place our second chemical processor. We've only got one left. We'll stick to keeping these maybe 3 apart. Panel in the front. That looks fine. And then I guess we can do a little bit of the pipe work here now. If I can stay on the platform without falling off, which I always do. Why don't I give myself one more row of platform here, because it may help at least a little to keep me from falling off constantly. And then maybe we'll do the pipes here towards the back ports. So let's go into the backpack, grab our little pipe loaders, pop one there and there. And while we've got the selected, we can do them all the way in the back. That's fine. Like that, and then back to the backpack for a pipe. Rotate it, pop that guy in, and pop that guy in there. And then let's set our filters and our input output. So this guy is just straight olemite, right? Not the high density. High density. Well, I always get that wrong. I'm like concentrated, condensed, high density. All right. That one's olemite, and that one is complaining about power. Oh, we need a transformer, right? For the low voltage power network. We could probably put it right down here if I've got one. Do I have one? I usually, excuse me, I usually do. Do I not have, I don't have one. I don't see it. There it is. Boom. Nice. All right. We're good. I don't think we'll need more than one. If we do, let me place it here just in case we do, and we can put them back to back. Not sure. Not sure if we'll need more than one or not, to tell you the truth. We got to wire that guy up. So let's just tab and wire this guy up. Did that work? Nope. Boom. Boom. Okay. Now it's working. All right. Now the pumping was taking place before, because that's a high voltage power network machine. Okay. Let's see. Did I finish this? I don't think so. All right. Out olemite. Perfect. We want this guy to be olemite and in. That's all good. We need to set a recipe on this for the high density, sometimes known as concentrated, sometimes known as condensed, even though those terms don't make sense. All right, let's take out the high density olemite from here. That's set to output. Same thing here. High density. This time input. Boom. These look cool. I like these little pipe connectors. They're kind of neat. All right, let's set this guy to make us some polymer. Easy peasy. So that guy's off and running. And now it's our casting plant, just like we did at the other site. We're probably going to scrap that. In fact, at some point we'll go back there, fetch those, and reclaim our chemical processing machines and our casting machine. Let's go place another casting machine. I made plenty of them, so we're in good shape there. And again, we'll just stick it to 3 apart. Boom. Looks good to me. Then we'll pipe this guy up just like we did the other ones. Backpack, pipe connector. Where are you? Right here. Boom. 1 and 2. Easy peasy. Oh, I got pipes on my hotbar. I didn't even remember that. There we go. And let's see, polymer this time, right? Polymer for both output and polymer input. And then this guy's got to make circuit boards. Figure this machine. Polymer boards. Very cool. All right, and now it's belt time. Boy, I could have reclaimed some of these, huh? I guess I could put, since we've got this platform here, maybe we belt in the electronic components. So let's see. Oh, cool. This daylight we can really see over there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And I think we'll use the power poles again, the same set of power. How do we want to do? Do we want to dig under? Or do we just want to put a platform on top? Digging under does get us a little better resource collection with the drone miners, right? They'll be a little bit closer to the ore if we do that. Let's do it. Let's probably don't need to, but digging speed's pretty fast. I may just do this right on camera. So this is all going to be our electronic components. So I think it's turning them into what? I think we got to turn this into technum rods and then coil. Is that right? I think that's what we need. Yeah, digging through this dirt's not bad. The only problem is right now my inventory is so loaded that I'm going to have to destroy this dirt more often than I care to because the inventory is going to back up. And in the Discord just recently, I suggested a feature where we could have the drill in like a destroy mode where it wouldn't collect the resource. So that way, if you're doing this kind of thing and you don't really want the dirt, if I could just toggle the drill to destroy mode, it would just destroy it. But if I later on or early game, if I wanted to collect it, collect the biomaterial, see it, like I only got 1 slot left, so I'm going to have to do this every 100. But we don't have much to do here, I don't think. But yeah, early game, then you could just leave the drill mode kind of like it is now, where it harvests the resource and puts it in your inventory. But man, late game, most of the time, 99% of the time, I don't really want the resource that I'm drilling through here. We just don't use it for anything in this game. If you build stuff out of stone or something, it might make sense. And I guess some people do. I've seen in the Discord some people using the stone for building purposes. But then you'd have the option, right? If you had the option to, with those 2 modes, if you wanted to collect it, collect it. If you don't need to. You don't have to worry about babysitting your inventory. All right, let's drop down drone miners. We've done this several times before. I think I'm just going to... Let's see, that looks weird. Oh no, they're stacked up. I see. Back to the backpack, back to my drone miners. I bet we only need 2. I think I'm only going to do 2. To tell you the truth, for now. We can always amp it up later. But let's just do 2. And then these guys, we'll have to look at the recipe for the electronic components. Technum rods and coils. So, maybe we will do more. Maybe we'll do 2 drone mine. indecision. Let's see. Circuit boards only take 2 electronic components. 2 wire coils and technum rods. So basically all the ore is going to go into technum rod production. And now I'm wondering if I need 1 belt or 2, or literally ORE, I could just belt this ore even. Yeah, I could belt the ore over to that platform if we wanted. Let's see. That could make sense because eventually we're going to want to belt this ore over. So rather than building all the electronic component stuff here, we could just belt it over to this platform and then do the electronic, do the wire, do the technum rods and all of that on that same platform. I'm kind of thinking that makes a little bit of sense. So we basically just extend this platform out. It's already got plenty of power. And we're going to have to come out that way anyway with power poles. Like just right behind this. I don't think we're going to need to expand this site much. I think this is going to be a low volume site. So again, if we brought that Technomore in here and just ran a couple belts along this way, we could do everything we need to do and then eventually join up with the electronic components and the polymer boards. And then maybe back here somewhere, just dump it off into a logistics container and we'd be good to go. That might make the most sense. Let's do that. So it's been a while. Let's see. Hopefully I have a ton of assemblers, so we should be good. So let me look at the recipes here real quick. Just need wire coils and technum rods. So we need a bunch of technum rods, right? That's the first thing that's going to happen. These technum rods. And then summer wire coils. So I'm just thinking out loud. Sorry. Let's do this. Let's expand our platform out this way. And we'll see how we want to do it. But I'm thinking over this way. The stuff comes in. Eventually, I want a belt. I want a belt of technum rod. I'm going to leave a couple spaces here, but this is going to be our technum rods that are going to eventually go into being combined into the electronic components, right? Then here, I want a belt of the wire coils, right? And then we'll have the assemblers alongside of this thing. Or should it be the other way around? Should I dump out? Let's take that back. I'm gonna do this a little bit backwards. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. So let's expand this a little bit. This won't take too long. But I'm thinking the assemblers will go here. The 1 or 2 assemblers probably only need 1, right? This doesn't need to be a high capacity production line. I really don't think it does. So maybe we start out with just 1 assembler that's going to take the coils and the rods and turn it into electronic components. Maybe that's all we ever end up with is 1 assembler for that. But that assembler is going to go basically right kind of where I'm at right now, where I'm standing right now. We'll see that in a second. I just want to drill out this sand so we can put more building blocks down. I still got 1,250, so we're in good shape. Let's do it. Down we go. Kind of like this, right? And all I need, and it can be towards the back here. Let's grab an assembler. And how do we want the panels? That's fine. So this guy is going to be dumping out electronic components. So let's get a loader here. Boom. Output. And then he needs 2 belts of material to take in. Right. So how am I doing on belts? I think I'll be all right. Let's see. So one of these belts is going to be rods, right? And one of these belts is going to be the coils. So that's what I'm thinking. And we can even set this up, the intake for this. Let's do it. Might be a little early, but we'll do it anyway. There's that. That's going to be an intake. And then we're going to have another intake, but this time it's going to be the lane 2 loader. Okay, just like that. Intake as well. Right. And now we just need to populate these lines. Let's say this is probably overkill a little. Take out a few of these. But now we got to get circuits in one. So what we could, oh boy, what we could do. I'm thinking of putting an assembler. This is maybe a little too frugal, but I could put an assembler here, have it take from this first line, which might be the Technum rods, turn them into wire coils and spit them out on the second line. That's an option. And then just have an assembler over here. Let's see. How could we do this? I just don't think this needs to be super high throughput. Or it's going to come in. Sorry for thinking this through. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to think through how I want to do it. We're going to bring the ore over, maybe even on a single belt. Let's get the ore coming over here. Again, I just don't think we need a lot of scale to this. I could be wrong. And maybe I'll regret it later by not scaling it up. I just have a feeling that it's not going to be that necessary. So I'm just going to redirect this guy right into here. And then this one is going to come out. We'll float for a bit. And then let's just get it. Whoops. Change the rotation on that. Up. Geez. See, I'm rushing a little bit too much here. There we go. Then we got to kind of come up here. Let's extend this out a little bit. All right. Then let's bring this guy up. Boom. Boom. Hop on over. Try to hop over. And just for looksies, we'll put a block there. And then we'll belt this in. Okay, so now this is where we're going to be kicking out a couple things. The inner line could do the rods. Rods and coils. That's right. Rods and coils. So let's put a distributor here. Just like that. And then here is some stuff. And I guess this will be the rods. And we'll have the rods come in here in this inner belt. So let's put an assembler of, let's put some assemblers down. We can always adjust this later too. How about like that? And then we'll just slap a loader here. Basically, that is going to feed into this belt over here. For now, we can just do this kind of like so. Boom. And that one is going to be the rods, I think. Technum rods. Tier 2s, Technum ingots. All right. And let's get to loader back here to bring that stuff in. Boom, that one's input. This one is now output. Okay. Escape out of that. That's going to be our Technum rods, and now we need to do the coils. Before we do, let's route our power. Hopefully I brought enough cable. I think I did. Yeah, I got 99. That should be enough. Let's start doing some power poles. That's fine. And then we'll just get down to where we need to get over here. And I think we have another transformer as well. Boom. Let's see. It's fine. Yep. Sure and sure. And then let's pop a transformer. I got it on the hotbar. Gotta remember to wire this up. That's probably fine, having the panel face that way. And just connect this buddy up. All right, drone miners. Hopefully they start doing their thing. Let's escape out of that. I guess I could drill these and just... I don't know what happens to these nodes. I don't think the drone miners will go after them, but we'll find out. We'll let that run. I think we can get by with a single belt. I might be going a little cheap on this design. But why don't we run... Oh, the wires are going to be even easier, right? I think I can get away with... Let's go grab an assembler. Yeah, this is not going to be too bad. I mean, I think this is pretty easy, actually. Let's get a belt going here. Tab, tab. This is what I'm thinking of. I mean, this is really not overthought. It's pretty quick and dirty. Boom. And let's output this here. All right. These are our coils. Right. It's got power. see, are they doing it? What am I missing? Something obvious? Hopefully I'm not missing something obvious. Yeah, they can take in from that. All right, what am I doing wrong? Something. Oh, can't do ore. My bad. All right, all right, all right. I forget about that. Let's go take that. We'll take that one out of there too. Then we can put an assembler. And this is very low scale. Assuming that I'm not going to need that much going on here. I can come back. I can probably come back that far in case I need to put another one down. Let's do that. I'm going to drill up some of this and just route this a little bit more different. Like that. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. I basically want this guy right there. While I'm here, kind of have a decent vantage point. Let's do that. And then I'm going to do... How I want to do this. It's a little goofy. Show you what I'm thinking. It's not the best. Not the best. But it'll allow me to do... This is coils coming in, right? Or no, this is... Technum rods are going to come in here. But we get 2 coils for each one. Sorry about that. Bear with me. Let me just get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Even get that out of the way. I'm just going to dump out here. I left it so I could put another one assembler down, but I don't think I even need to worry about that. I'm just going to go with the whole low scale. Very low scale production. I just need you to go there. And 3. So I can get back up. This is going to be my output. And this is going to be the wire, the Technum rods. Boom. Technum rods come out. Ooh, it is a little slow. Maybe I will need 2. Then this guy is doing the coils. Output. And this guy is doing our electronic components. Boom. All right, and those are coming out here, and then we're going to combine up with a polymer and an assembler and spit out circuits. So that's kind of what I was thinking. If these are keeping up, right? So even though the Technum rod seems slow, everything seems kind of slow. The biggest bottleneck is this guy for circuits. We can drop one more assembler here if we want. We'll see. Let's just keep an eye on this for a second. I'm not super concerned about scaling this up, to tell you the truth. I'm just not. All right, we got our polymer boards here. Let's dump those out. Let's dump those out. Let's put our assembler down first. I'll show you what I'm thinking. This is going to be the one that's building the final product, or circuits. So you go there. And then we're going to have another belt that he's going to grab from right along here. Right? Here. And actually, that does not need to be really extended. So, loaders for you. We're just about done with this episode. Let's grab a long loader from the backpack. Second lane loader. Hello? Those are both intakes. And then now I can just output this anywhere to a logistics storage. And I swiped one back at the at our main factory that we weren't using that used to hold the level 1 belts. So we'll repurpose that. Boom. And then this guy just has to be this one, right? Kind of what I'm thinking. Again, we'll see. If we come up short, we'll come back and we'll scale all this up like crazy. We can do another design and we'll put belts up in the sky just for looks. Okay. Circuits. Where are they? Here. We're off and running, man. We are off and running. Check it out. Backpack, logistics, logistical storage, or logistic container. Boom. Just like that. And then matching set of loaders here. One, and I gotta move this back further. Yeah, they do take up a lot of space. Fine with that. And a couple belts, and we are good to go. And now it's just a matter of waiting for these guys to fill up. We need 400 of them, and then once we have 400, I don't think we need to. Let's see. I'm guessing they stack. Boy, I don't know. I'm guessing they stack 200, but there's no way to know. And it's going to take a while for that to climb up. So it's keeping up. Now we could put down another... If I put down another assembler here for the circuits, then I'm going to have to put another one down for the... It looks like the wire is the slow one. And it might be the wire is slow because it's waiting on Technum. Looks like it is, right? So it's actually like one more Technum here. I did leave room and we can do it. Looks like there's plenty of ore. I've got the assemblers. We'll look at that next episode. Maybe we'll shore it up. Most of the time, it's just not going to matter. Let's just see where we're at in our production. We got 36. It is a little slow. All right. Let's wrap it up here. That's it for this episode. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Enjoy having you here with me on this journey. We're getting close now. We're really getting close. And I'll see you in the next episode.